out of appearance, and their hearts are like Saul. They're not after God. There are ministries. Now, I'm not judging any particular ministry. Please listen to what I'm saying and don't make up what I'm not saying. People will look at the appearance of a building, the appearance of the number of people. They're on TV, they're nationwide, whatever. Those are things that believers still go after. It's almost like they're so proud to say that they're waiting to be asked what church you go to. And boy, they'll give the answer right away. But you can have a place of 50,000 members and still have a Saul in charge. Yeah. So watch what you see and start living by the Spirit of life. And you'll never be deceived, ever. So with that, look down, if you will, at verse 12. Now, it says here, so he brought him in. Now he was ruddy, with bright eyes, good looking. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is the one. Remember the title tonight, If God Be For Us. Make it more personal. If God be for me. And I told you, when that thought came to my mind, I just started thinking of all in the book of Samuel about this young boy, David. Now, we just read, where was he at? Watching over his father's sheep. Yeah, he slew a bear, slew a lion, but David was never trained for a Goliath. Ever. But David never called him Goliath, giant, whatever. He just said, this uncircumcised Philistine, which tells you what? That David, his mind was on covenant. So David's thinking, wait a minute, I'm in covenant with God. This guy ain't. It's a no-brainer. God's for me. He's not for him. You know the whole story. But again, what I'm trying to get you to understand is there'll be a lot of times in life where we feel that we've been rejected. Now, Henry, I don't know how truthful this is, but I've heard some say that David was a child out of wedlock, that was his father, or vice versa, but it was not from Jesse and his wife. Right. Don't know. That's kind of like why he had forgotten him, didn't think about him. So there'll be times in life where we're going to be rejected. We're going to feel passed up. Nobody's watching. Nobody's looking. Nobody's recording my walk with the Lord. But don't deceive yourself. The Lord knows everything about you. But here's the point on that. Now, I want you to take this personally. You may have never had the thought of something that you've experienced with the Lord that you ever thought that God would do through you. Now, remember what I said. David may not have been equipped, so to speak, in that of fighting Goliath, but it was already in him. When God chose him and made it visible through Samuel the prophet, that calling was not just for David's beginning. God was recognizing what's been in David before time ever began. Some of you that are about to get into ministry, some of you that want to start some type of home group, some type of study outside the walls of the church, whatever. Don't think, well, who am I? Remember, if God be for us, what can be against you? You have to understand that. I've told you before, the devil is not your worst enemy. Jesus already said in Matthew 28:18, all authority has been given to me by my Father in heaven and on earth. So the devil doesn't have any authority. He's looking for agreement. He went to Adam. What do you want from Adam? Agreement. He got it. And Adam fell and brought sin in. So realize this, that the power that you and I have, it's right here. So David didn't say, well, you know what? Let me go and, exercise a little bit. Let me go and wield a sword, do something. I'm not ready for this. And that's the mentality of a lot of believers today. Well, I'm going to have to wait. Wait for what? The occasion is there. So begin to understand that whatever stands before you, God's already defeated it. And he's choosing you to make it visible.